What APC will tell Nigerians during campaign for 2023 presidency. Felix Moka reviews. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Felix Moka, has revealed that the ruling party during the 2023 campaign will focus its attention on telling Nigerians the works the present government under the leadership of the President Muhammadu Buhari has done and how its presidential candidate Bola Tinubu and his vice presidential candidate Kashim Shettima will make life meaningful for them. Moka made this declaration recently while noting that the All Progressive Congress will run an issue-based campaign ahead of the 2023 general elections. In his words, our focus during the campaign is to share with Nigerians the work this government has done, how the government has impacted the lives of the people, and how our presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his running mate Kashim Shettima will mobilize every resource to make life meaningful for them. Moka, who also stated that the party would seek to convince Nigerians that the present administration had done them well in terms of providing for Nigerians' well-being, went further to express the conviction that the next leadership the All Progressive Congress will provide for the nation will do even better. What do you think about this? I don't think he's right. I don't think they're going to be really making sense, because why I'm saying this or why I'm stating this is to say they will convince. They don't need to convince. For goodness sakes, APC is they're the one leading the country. I've said it before, if you want to win, let's say for instance, somebody is sworn in, let's say for instance now, which people now, Ekiti State, and then let's say Osun State, yes, Osun did the election recently. Let's say Osun State wants to, the PDP, who as a party, the winning party or the ruling party now, I don't know if they've handed over yet, but if Osun State wants the PDP to come back to power, to maintain power, all they need to do is to start campaigning. By how? Making sure they deliver. Making sure the promises they make to these people, if not all, if you're not going to do all, but at least let the people see that you are willing to work. Let them see that, you did not do all, but you did more than 50%. You did 60, you did 70, you did 75, 80 in some areas, and even 90 in some areas. You don't need to do all of them 100%. It's not even possible. The thing is, if you want to campaign, you start from the first day of your office till the last day, So that's all you need you don't even need to convince. All you need to do is to keep rolling out what you have done. You did this, you did that, you did, It is going to be very easy peasy for you. But why it is getting difficult, or why it is this difficult for the All Progressive, is that these people, they barely did anything. If you want to even talk about, okay, fine, we will not even go too far. Let's talk about the major functions of the government, which is protection of lives and property, boosting the economy, and you want to talk about maybe education or health. These people, they're no doing. All those sectors are actually decaying now. They're decaying. So, the APC, before I say APC, the APC is going to need to come to start convincing when they're on the seat. That means he's already scoring themselves poorly. They didn't do well. If you do well, you don't need to convince. All you need to do is, it's going to be like you are giving a presentation and you're just, tapping on your remote, and whatever is changing seamlessly. And the people will be like, these people, they don't work. Let's give it to them again. It's going to be easy peasy. But the APC is coming in to convince us because they did not do well. They're coming in to convince us because they did not do well. And these are the people where we say we sit down, like I said. I used to say in other news, I've used this scenario 100 times, but I'll use it again today. The APC, they came to Nigerians. They met us at a place where I call Good Luck Junction. A place where I call, Better Life Junction. Dollar was, I think, 200 naira or 100 plus. 200 plus naira or 100 plus naira. I can't really say, in 2014, 15. Things were going on well for the country. We were not at the same place where we used to be, as in we were noticing progress. We were progressively, as in we were growing in a positive manner progressively. At least we were not stagnant, and that's why we are not. The insecurity then was only in Bama, in Bruno. You could say, okay, other people serve in Borno, they never even dreamt that it should sweep the whole Borno, you know. Or other people in the northern state, they never thought that they would leave their place just because of insecurity. But look at what is happening today. What is happening? These people promise that in the next 3 months, that if Nigerians give them their mandate, they vote for them, the next 3 months they're going to do away with insecurity. They promise to restore 1 naira to $1. That's a fuel we're selling as low as if was it 15 naira they said, you know. And I was like, you know, the way they dole out those things, and those times we never questioned them how these things will happen. Unlike now, people are questioning these candidates coming up and saying, how are you going to make Nigeria better? What exactly are you going to be doing? Okay, you come in and tell us you're going to make sure Nigeria is more secure. How are you going to be making Nigeria more secure? What are the actions are you going to be taking? You're going to make the economy better. What are the actions you're going to take to make the economy better? Tell us how. Run us through your plans. You know, it's just like you're standing where you went for a grant. Maybe you went for a grant or a loan. And they're telling you, okay, how are you going to be making this money back? Or how are you going to pay it back? Or how is it going to be helping your business? You have to be able to walk them through okay, this is what is going to happen, this is what is going to... But Nigerians, we were not bothered then. They just came and sang us poems that are, you know, that sound too good to be true. You know, as a young baby, you know, as a child, those times you tell your mommy, I'll buy a house for you. Your mom will say, hey, thank you. That was how they came and promised us, without even telling us how they're going to do things. And at the end of it, what happened? Calamity struck. And now, they're even coming out now to tell us that time that they didn't... In fact, they're giving excuse for their failures, which is not supposed to do so. I mean, Nigerians never told these people that we wanted 1 naira to $1. They're the one that brought into their campaign, their campaign manifesto. We never told them that we wanted, 45... At least, we wanted better, not worse. But APC took Nigeria from, you know, up to down. It's just like there's a particular clip going on where Buhari, I think during that time he was campaigning, he said something like from top to bottom. And really, they have taken the economy of the country and almost everything in this country from top to bottom. Please, Mr. Felix Moga, don't forget to kickstart the campaign from your village, because that is where you will experience the APC dividends of democracy. All right. If you use Buhari to campaign, you would have destroyed your campaign already. Okay. This is a country that is sick and they're not hoping to be well forever, that will listen to their lies. Our ear have stormed of death. I'm telling you, people do not need to be convinced anymore, because they can see clearly for themselves. Nigerians, the only way we can prove that we have learned our lessons is by making sure we get it right. We put the candidates who... They're not only promising to make Nigeria better, but they're giving us a step-by-step how I'm going to be doing it. This is what is going to happen when this fails, you know. This is going to be happening when this plan fails. This is my backup strategy. This is how we are going to be doing this one well. Let us make sure we remove sentiment, set sentiment aside, and vote for the right person come 2023. All right, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time.